Hey everybody, how's it going? We're working on a live stream here, trying not to break stuff. Media production's a pain in the ass, man. I've been struggling to get this live stream going here to be able to record this. So what's cool is I'm using StreamYard, which makes it really easy to stream, also do recordings. This is connected directly to my YouTube account. So this is live streaming through my YouTube channel right now. Eventually I'll make this private and then I will download that video from YouTube and I'll take it into the editor and do all kinds of fun stuff. But as you can see from this picture here, this is kind of the setup that I'm using, and this is what I'm going to be talking about today: how to make a kick-ass home recording studio for less than $1,000 that can make you look and sound like this. Maybe not exactly like this, because I don't know if anybody wants that, but you take a look at this picture here and you can see I've got camera over here, Sony A7 S2. That's on an arm that moves all around. It's cool. I can do a lot of stuff with that, move it up and down. It's also on this desk. I've attached the arm to this desk, which is an up and down desk. It's pretty cool. So sometimes I feel like standing up when I'm presenting. I've got a microphone here hidden behind that pop screen. We'll talk about that. I've got my MacBook. I've got a computer monitor here. This has got Adobe Premiere showing up. That's how I edit most of my videos. I've got a ring light right over here. You can see if I can kind of block out the sun, but that's where that light's coming from. It's giving me a kind of a harsh shadow over here, which I kind of like that effect. And then I also, in my background, have some LED lights around a bookshelf. But I'm honestly right now, folks, I'm recording in my bedroom. You wouldn't know, but there's the bed over there. There's dirty clothes over there. There's broken things over there. But using these tools and this setup has allowed me to create this type of experience that I can use for creating instructional videos for classes that I do, potentially doing some Lego build things, Pokemon pack openings, all kinds of fun stuff that I do here right from this desk in my home office, aka bedroom. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show off some of these things over here. So let me resize this. And again, StreamYard is awesome. StreamYard lets me do some pretty cool stuff here. So I could take my picture, put my camera down there. I could come full screen here if I want to talk at you directly without any distraction. But we want to go ahead here and we're going to look at this home studio budget. Can I zoom in just a little bit here? So take a look here. A few items, and the cost is coming in $835. That's not bad. First things first, let's look at this desk. Now this desk here, I got from Costco. I really love this desk. It is a 47-inch adjustable height desk. It goes up and down. It was only $330, so it wasn't bad. Includes USB inputs, so my ring light's actually attached to the USB inputs on the side. There's a wireless charging station as well. The desktop is dry erase, so if you want to do notes or anything like that, like, it is a phenomenal desk. Well worth the money. I even broke the top on mine, the glass top, which was phenomenal. I'm using it without the glass top and kind of put in some boards and things because I just love this desk. I wish I could find another top. And I also wish I could just go spend $330 on another desk, but we can't do that today. But this desk is the starting point from everything that I do. I had to be a stand-up desk, or at least one that went back and forth, because sitting for too long is horrible for your body and your brain. So this ability for me to have everything kind of as part of this desk here, nice little workstation for all this stuff to come together. I did find that there is a 55-inch version of this desk, but it's out of stock. But in all honesty, for that extra 8 inches and that extra less than $100, if I had to buy this again and if this was in stock, I would buy the 55-incher. But you can pick these up from Costco. Really nice. Just be careful moving. I was an idiot moving it and broke the top. So this is the foundation, the desk here. After the desk comes this second monitor. So I use a MacBook Pro, and I'm not figuring that into the price. Everybody's got to have a computer. Your home studio, yes, you need to have a decent computer. I've got a MacBook Pro. I swear by those laptops. Love them to death. But the screen leaves something to be but working with one screen is hard, especially in any type of media production, right? I've got this screen that I'm sharing. I also have on my other monitor here, I've got the information from StreamYard, so I can actually keep track of the stream. I can see the cameras. I can switch to a whole bunch of stuff. So that extra real estate's nice. I thought about buying 2 extra monitors, so I've had 3. But I ended up going to Office Depot, and I found this 29-inch LG ultra-wide monitor. Now, I don't know what happened. I got mine for $150. I don't know if it's because I signed up for an Office Depot card or what, but $200 still isn't bad. 29 inches, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. You could honestly mount this vertically if you wanted to. I could put it on an arm and have a lot better use of my real estate. Right now I'm using the legs here, but the footprint isn't horrible here. It fits actually kind of nice on the corner of this desk. But $200, that gave me a lot of the real estate for me to be able to like have a control studio for this production stuff. The next piece of the puzzle here is this camera arm. Let's take a look at this thing. I will share this out and there'll be links here. I bought this arm and it is a real heavy duty arm. Comes with some accessories here for mounting. I use this one here earlier for my phone, wherever I like to go. Use this for my phone. That one kind of in the middle there. Quick release plate on this camera arm. Holds my Sony A7 S2 fairly well. I can do a whole bunch of stuff, and I did clamp it to the desk here. So when my desk does go up and down, that camera arm goes with it as well. So an arm like this is really vital for doing any media production because it allows you to adjust the camera, move the camera out without having to have a tripod, which eats up a whole bunch of space. It also will angle down, so you can do, like, I think maybe this image here, right? So you can do something like this and record face down. Like I do some unboxing videos and things like that. So it's really, really nice. Or if I was going to do some drawing or anything like that, where I wanted people to see what I was doing with my hands, the camera lets you do that, which is pretty awesome. So, and that arm, that was only $80. So that wasn't really bad at all. This ring light here, I can't remember which ring light I actually purchased. I went and looked. I think I had my wife order it. But this, if I had to purchase again, I'd probably get something like this. This one looks pretty cool. It's got different LED colors here, which could be cool for some effects. For me, the one that I have, it does have different intensities. So let me go ahead and maybe go a little bit smaller here so you can see what's going on. And $30 for that light, that's not bad. Why am I trying to click the wrong thing? There we go. Right, I can decrease the light, and what's cool about this camera is you're not noticing a lot because I believe I've got it on auto, but my background, you can see it getting darker. Also have different colors of light. So there's a warmer light. I don't know if the camera is set to auto white balance or not, but you can see it there a little bit. And then there's a really warm light, but I like to go with the natural daylight looking color temperature here. So that's $30 for that bad mamma jamma. The biggest piece of the puzzle here is this microphone. So you're going to hear a lot of different stories about microphones and what you should spend money on for microphones. I watched a video from Roberto Blake earlier today saying, hey, yeah, I got this $300 microphone. This is what the professionals use. Your audio is more important, equally as important as your video. You want to have a good quality microphone. You do not need to spend over $300 for a good quality microphone. I picked up this Blue Yeti microphone, which I've been using a version of this for a long time for podcasting. Comes on an arm, which is cool because then as you move, you can move this around as well. So if you change positions, you get a little comfortable, you can move that without too much trouble. It does come with this pop screen that does prevent the peas from popping sometimes. And then has this shock mount, which is pretty cool. That shock mount helps to minimize any of the vibrations. Like if you hit this table or desk, those vibrations will carry up, and that mount there helps to reduce that type of vibration. So Blue Yeti microphone has a whole bunch of cool pickup patterns on it. Does a really, really, really good job. I don't know if you can hear it, but the AC, the heat, is running in the background. If you can't pick that up, it's primarily because of how close I'm able to get this mic to my mouth, the pattern, the pickup pattern that you're putting on this thing, and then to be able to adjust the input and the gain. So getting the microphone as close to your face as possible is always good because then you can turn down the input level. I've got this now right here in front of my face, and hopefully it's relatively clear. I wish StreamYard did have an audio input monitoring because sometimes I feel like I get a little hot, and by hot I mean the audio volume gets a little too high. So in all honesty, folks, I mean, that's really it, right? What else is there? There's the microphone that's getting you the sound that you're seeing right now or hearing right now. You get this ring light, which helps to illuminate me and also helps me to define myself up in front. So the background, we can get that nice look on it. That look, that depth of field, that you're not going to get that in what's called depth of field. So what appears to be in focus is the depth of field. You're not going to get that with your traditional camera webcam. My Sony A7 S2 that I'm using is like a $3,000 camera. You can find one used for like now $1,000. I think Sony's got some other lower end cameras as well, but this is a 4K camera, so it does a really good job for a lot of other things. If I were going to go ahead and buy a camera to do something like this, I would honestly have to do due diligence, because camera technology is changing all the time. Just there's lots of resources out there for finding out which camera to use. And, so I didn't also put the camera, like the computer, in my final pricing here for putting this whole thing together. And this arm, this is going to be valuable. Maybe not if you're doing just instructional talking head type videos, but if you're doing any type of showing and demonstrating, the ability to move that camera to where you want it to be is super, super, super important. And yeah, the desk. So there's really two other pieces of the puzzle that I didn't include, the things that I bought that I didn't talk about. One here is, let's go ahead, and I forgot to even put it in the list, so let's do that right now. The Elgato HD S, you can probably get away with. So this is a capture card for anybody out there doing like any gaming stuff or wanting to be able to capture other video and import it in. This right here is what you're going to want to use, the Elgato HD60 S or S Plus. S Plus kind of nice, but this is, you take an HDMI cable, you plug it in to your Xbox or your PlayStation, then into here. So it's fun for any game capture. I've got that. That'd be an extra $135. I'm not going to include it in here because, I don't think that a lot of people are doing that, or at least, not my audience. But if you want to know, follow me. I stream. I do some playing some old school Nintendo games and stuff like that. The one other thing here for $25 that's actually pretty cool, that I purchased specifically for some of the videos, and I'll try to loop in a video here when I do the edit on this, is this electric turntable. It's honestly pretty cool. You can put a device on it or a product on it or something, and it plugs in USB, comes with a bunch of different color plates here, and then you can turn it on and it will rotate, and you get a nice kind of cool showroom type view. Not for everybody, but for the stuff that I do with Legos and things like that, it's a nice way to show off some of what you got going on. So here it is, folks. Kind of one last time, real cheap and easy. Looking at this, you got a monitor, widescreen monitor for $200. Let you have like a little control station, more real estate to work with there. A good desk. Ooh, not the I would love to have the 55-inch, but it's actually the 47-inch desk here. 47-inch desk. That's $330, so that's your big ticket item. And yes, you could do this with another desk easily enough, so that brings you down to only $500 for the setup. But a $200 monitor, $80 camera mount, $30 ring light, a $25 turntable display, and then $170 for this entire Yeti microphone with the arm and everything else. Really, really good deal. You're able to then produce some high quality content with this type of setup. So I appreciate everybody taking the time to follow along with me today. Pay attention to this. It's much, much, much appreciated. I've got a whole bunch of experience in creating videos, instructional videos, background videos, all that kind of good stuff. So if you have any questions about how to do this, how to set this up, need help walking through, please, please, please feel free to hit me up. I'm here to help folks. Have a great day.